Okay, next we move to the other section and talk about wireless computer networks and Internet access. The wireless computer networks are organized by their effective distance. So we have short-range wireless networks, medium-range wireless networks, and wide-area wireless networks. Short-range wireless networks have a range of 100 feet or less. There are three basic short-range networks: Bluetooth, ultra-wideband or UWB, and near-field communications or NFC. We'll talk about each one of these networks in details in the next few slides. First, Bluetooth. Bluetooth is an industry specification used to create small personal area networks. Personal area network is a network located close to one person. Bluetooth can replace wires in the office. You can use Bluetooth to connect among computer devices such as keyboard and mouse wirelessly. Ultra-wideband is a high-bandwidth wireless technology with transmission speeds more than 100 megabits per second. It is good for applications such as streaming multimedia from a personal computer to a television. It is extremely useful in location-based services as well. For example, you can locate precisely where a particular person is. Firefighters are using ultra-wideband to find people in smoke-filled buildings. Near-field communications have the smallest range of any short-range wireless networks. It is designed to be embedded in mobile devices such as cell phones and credit cards. For example, you can have a contactless credit card. You can just pull out your near-field communications credit card and put it close to the reader, and the reader can read the information of the chip in your credit card. And you do not have to go through an actual physical contact with the reader. Okay, next we move on to talk about medium-range wireless networks. Wi-Fi is an example of medium-range wireless networks. For Wi-Fi, you need a wireless access point, which is a configuration connects to a wired LAN or to a satellite dishes that provide an internet connection. This is an example of satellite dishes. Okay, next we'll introduce three different types of Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi Direct enables peer-to-peer communications, so devices can connect directly. MiFi is a small portable wireless device that provides users with a permanent Wi-Fi hotspot wherever they go. Super Wi-Fi is a wireless network proposal that creates long-distance wireless internet connections. Okay, next let's take a look at wide area network. Wide area wireless networks connect users to internet over a geographically dispersed territory. There are two categories of wide area wireless networks. We have cellular radio and wireless broadband. Cellular radio provides two-way radio communications over a cellular network of base stations with seamless handoffs. Every time that you are using your smartphone, you are on a cellular network. The figure here shows how a cellular radio network looks like. You can see the cells there with all the towers. Typically, these towers have to be located in high areas because they are in line of sight. The other example of wide area wireless networks is wireless broadband or WiMAX. WiMAX has high bandwidth, which is up to over 75 megabits per second. Its range is 31 miles, so WiMAX is ideal for bringing internet access to rural areas. Okay, next we move on to talk about mobile computing and mobile commerce. Mobile computing refers to a real-time connection between a mobile device and other computing environments, such as the Internet or an intranet. There are two major characteristics of mobile computing. The first one is mobility, which means users carry a device with them and can initiate a real-time contact with other systems from wherever they happen to be. The second one is broad reach, which means when users carry an open mobile device, they can be reached instantly, even across great distance. The mobility and broad reach creates 5 value-added attributes for individual users as well as companies. The first one is ubiquity, which means a mobile device can provide information and communication regardless of the user's location. It provides convenience, instant connectivity. Also, it helps customization, which means a company can customize information and send it to individual consumers as a short message service. It also helps to locate products and services for companies. Knowing a user's physical location helps a company advertise its products and services. Okay, next we'll introduce mobile commerce or e-commerce. E-commerce refers to electronic commerce transactions conducted in a wireless environment, especially via the Internet. It is also known as m-commerce. The drivers of m-commerce include widespread availability of mobile devices, declining prices, and bandwidth improvement. This slide shows us the applications of mobile commerce. For example, location-based applications and services. These applications and services help us to request nearest business or services. For example, restaurant. It can help us to receive alerts such as getting the warning of a traffic jam or an accident. Other applications include financial services, intra-business applications, accessing information, and telemetry applications, that is, wireless transmission and receipt of data gathered from remote sensors. Okay, next we'll move on to talk about the Internet of Things. Internet of Things, or IoT, or it also called the Internet of Everything and the Internet of Anything, is a scenario where any objects, animals, and people are provided with unique identifiers and the ability to automatically transfer data over a network without requiring human interaction. Radio frequency identification, or RFID, is one type of wireless technology or sensor that provides the infrastructure for the Internet of Things. RFID allows manufacturers to attach tags with computer chips on products and then check their movement through radio signals. RFID was developed to replace barcodes. It is a wireless use of electromagnetic fields to transfer data for the purposes of automatically identifying and checking tags attached to objects. The tags contained electronically stored information. There are two types of RFID tags: active tags and passive tags. Active tags that uses internal batteries for power, and these active RFID tags broadcast radio waves to a reader. For passive RFID tags, they rely entirely on readers for their power. They are less expensive than active tags and can be used to read only up to 20 feet. This slide shows some examples of the Internet of Things. For example, in the healthcare field, patients with certain conditions can wear sensors or have them implanted to monitor blood pressure. In the automotive industry, cars have many sensors that monitor functions such as engine operation and tire pressure. Okay, that is the end of this class. Hope everyone stay healthy.